Your lowest, is there a song that you wrote out of your lowest moment? And what was the song about?
I've written, I can say, hundreds of songs.
Out of your lowest moment?
Yes. Kuna moja nyingi ni za kukataliwa.
Unanyorosha heartbreak huku waimbaji.
Funny thing is, hakuna watu wanakapitia kama sisi.
Yeah. Chilombia, every artist has a story, and this is where we get to hear those stories. Welcome once again to the Voices of Artists podcast. Yeah, here in American spaces. And I'm telling you, artists work on stories mob. There are artists who wanted to be doctors, but right now they are passionate guitarists. There are artists who wanted to be they wanted to be engineers, but right now they are doing so well in their paintings, they are doing so well in their songs. So today, this being an amazing Tuesday, we have an artist. Huyu ni mwimbaji. He's a singer and a songwriter. He's a producer, and he'll just tell us more about what he does. Nisieleze mambo mingi sana. Yet, we have him in here. I will be your favorite host, Precious Owoko.
So I hope one day they'll read my story. And I hope one day, yeah, I'll say I'm sorry. 'Cause the stories we write in people's hearts stay there forever. And when we will die, they will be told to ones that we treasure. I hope you live to tell a story in the uniqueness that God made you in. Whenever you feel shedding your tears, don't hold them back from soaking your cheeks. It's your story. It's your story. So I hope you live to tell a story. Keep the uniqueness that God made you in. Whenever you feel like shedding your tears, don't hold them back from soaking your cheeks. It's your story. It's your story. It's your story. It's your story.
Yeah. So tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Chikondi Clement. I was born in Nakuru, Joro, sub-county, to be specific. Yeah, that's where I grew up, my primary days, and then we moved to the city when I got now to high school. Yeah.
So ulisomea wapi high school?
I went to like two schools.
Mm.
Should I mention? No.
You can
It's
mention,
exclusive.
you can. Ama ni shule zako ndani ndani.
Polling station. Really, nilienda Little Boys, iko pale opposite Nakuru High School. And then nikaenda shule ingine Creative. And that's where I met one of my very close friends. Tunaimbaga naye Koni Mziki.
Yeah, hata alikutaja kwa the previous episode.
Yeah.
And he said that mmekuwa mkitrain naye sana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just tell us about your journey. Sasa, just be free. Tell us anything you want us to know about who you are.
Okay. I'm a third born in a family of, I can say, three when it comes to siblings, but we're like a family of five, but that's including the mother and the father. So mimi ni last one. My musical journey. Funny enough, I used to be a dancer, not an actually a musician or someone who plays guitar or sings. Mi nilikuwa na dance kitambo, and then I was a pastor's kid back in the day, and kama mtoi wa pastor, like every Sunday morning, we were supposed to present something kwa church mbele ya watu.
Yes.
It's either a memory verse or you're dancing to Rose Muhando's song. Back in the day, Kiatu Kivue was the song.
Nani bebe.
Nani bebe, anyway, it was just crazy. It was good. So nilianza na dance. So mimi I never knew anything about music. But my dad used to play guitar. So he still plays guitar. I used to see that guitar just hung on the wall at home and go Julisa, okay, sasa hii nini? Okay, and I was never even curious to know because I didn't have that nini ya kutaka kujua well, kuimba or anything.
Okay.
But my brother used to sing, my older brother. And kitambo, you remember when we would butcher lyrics za songs? And then when you, siku hizi ukienda kuangalia lyrics za TBT songs, you're like, what? Kumbe anasemaga hivi. So I would just sit with my brother and he would sing some of the songs. Like nakumbuka alipenda All of Me ya John Legend. It was back in the day we were still in primary school. So he used to sing, but I was just a dancer. He was also a dancer. I think I have learned a lot from my brother. So far so good.
So brother yako ndiye amekuwa ni kama mentor, your first mentor.
Yes, mtu wa kwanza kuona like akiimba and I was like, oh, nice. It's actually nice. Then I got to high school. I used to write. I started with poetry, so I would write poems. And then there was another guy nilikuwa naye Loreto alikuwa anaitwa Odur. So he was like my close friend, and we would just I would write like choruses sometimes, and then he was a rapper and I rap too. So I think that's where it started from one. That is back in 2016. So when I was just naandika two lines and then naandika like poetry. It was rubbish. Okay, looking back, it was rubbish, but that's where I started, and I got to yeah that was from one. So wakati tulikuwa tuna move from Njoro to Nakuru town, we had to like switch churches. So my dad used to work with missionaries from the US, and so we moved into the house. And wakatuambia, "But this is a church we normally go to in Ito Trinity Vineyard, Agora now." And yeah, if you guys are open for it and up for it, you can just come to go to your church fellowship because of that. Anyway, nani ataanza kwenda Njoro kila siku every Sunday? It's very far. Kuna fare involved, and so it was just a lot. So huko ndo nikaenda, and then by then our initially our pastor was the worship like the worship pastor.
So umesema your dad alikuwa worship. Yeah.
No, not my
Alikuwa.
dad,
Oh,
but
your pastor
yeah, my current
alikuwa.
pastor back then was the worship pastor. So I approached him and nikamwambia, hey, I've seen you play that guitar and I just love the way you play it. Can you teach me how to do it? And then akaniambia, I don't have time, but there's another guy named George. Akaniambia, go to talk to that tall guy there and he'll figure out something for you. So I went to him, talked to him, and then I had to involve my dad. And it was at that point when I realized alikuwa ameanzisha shule ya Ola School of Music, and we were his first students. So my brother and I. So I enrolled for guitar and songwriting classes.
Okay.
So guitar songwriting, voice zilikuwa kando, but ilikuwa guitar and voice. No, and songwriting. And my brother enrolled for keyboard and songwriting. So after a few weeks, my brother aka change to learn guitar. So mimi ndo nilikuwa naenda namfunza guitar, ambia leo nimelearn hii stuff. So that's when my musical journey started officially. That is in 2017 now, when I was in Form 2. So when, that's how now the journey started.
So but kitambo ulikuwa unaimba.
No,
You completely didn't sing.
I used to be a dancer. I would hear my brother sing and be like, oh, it's good. But I wasn't curious about music, about wanting to. But I listened to a lot of music. Tumegrow kwa background ya watu wenye wanapenda kusikiza muziki. My grandfather used to love listening to rumba. That was passed down to my dad. And also just a lot of music. My mom loves music, just listening to music. So that was a very vital part of my life. Yeah.
So majorly we umegrow placing it's kind of musical.
Yes.
But haukukuwa na ile like hakupata reason ya why should I try this until sasa now when you came to Nakuru.
Yes.
Oh. What is the biggest platform you have ever performed so far?
Okay.
So
I
far.
haven't like performed in a big platform, but I can say the platforms nimejicreatia mimi mwenyewe. Yeah. Agora, and one of the things that I'd appreciate for that is nearly my parents came for my event, like two events. And I can say it's a good thing. Before ufike hapo kama msanii, it takes a lot. Like you can see all those years, like inakuwa my first time, that was last year, when I had Heartbeats Collective with just friends, Kuni Muziki, Paul Kine and I. So my parents came, and enye tulifanya juzi juzi pia Echo Splash, my parents came. So I think if I can define the biggest platform, Neo, when I performed before, like my parents, they had to see now what I do, you know. Wanaona tu play guitar kwa nyumba, but hawajainipata nje. So that was like the first time they see their son performing, and they really loved it.
Life yako ya high school ilikuwaje?
It was very boring.
Kwa nini?
I was very quiet. I was very silent. Maybe I didn't participate in anything. Okay, let's start. You can say primary. Like, unajua vile watu co-curricular activities. I tried football. I was
Ukakata.
kicked out of the school team because I wasn't that good. I tried athletics. I was kicked out. Nilijaribu vitu mob ikakataa. So nikafika high school. Pia nikaona there's no need. Niliingia kwa rugby, nikavunjwa vidole, and I said from that day on I love myself. I want to be like, I don't want to involve myself in any curricular activities. So mimi nilikuwa tu ile student anafikaga mapema sana shule. It's always like I was wale students wa mbona ukui kama huyu. I was that student.
Ulikuwa role model.
Role model. Nywele iko chini hadi leo unaona, like mimi utayo nywele yangu imepita hapo, yani para ilianza kuingia, but that's a different story. But before I started going bald, I used to keep my hair like very short, very disciplined. But there was a point nilifanya kitu ingine sitawahi sahau, and that was the only time I ever misbehaved. But all through high school, I was just very top-notch student who, like, I wasn't performing that well. I was like wale watu wa katikati pale. But anyway, it was very boring. I saw people going for games, wanaenda shule za madem, wanaandikiana letters. I never did that.
You never wrote a
I
letter in
never
high
wrote a
school?
letter. Nitaandikia na
Hata kuandikia mtu apeane?
sijawahi. Mimi nakumbuka tu form 1 kuna jamaa fulani alichukua tai yangu. Kwa form 4, niambia ni aje nisaidie tai yako moja. Tumeenda kupatia dem. So mimi naamka asubuhi namwambia ni aje bro, tai yangu iko wapi? It's like, wewe nitakupatia, and that's when I knew what I knew. So I had to survive with one tie for the whole time.
Okay. So were you a leader?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I can say it started at a very young age. I used to lead small groups in class. So back in primary, yes, I wasn't like a prefect, but we used to have groups. Like in group ya kwanza, unajua polling stations, kuna ni desks. Like mimi sijagrow na lockers nimezipata high school. So kwa row moja kungekuwa na desks kama tatu. So like those, so I used to lead like a whole group. So that's where leadership ilianzia.
Okay.
And then I got to high school, nikakuwa the school like overall. That time tulikuwa naitwa
Overall.
president.
Mlikuwa school president?
Yes. So
Hebu tuambie sasa juu nishai contest inaitwa nini? Apply
yeah,
kukuwa school captain, nikamwomba
I
vibaya sana.
never applied myself.
For real?
I never applied. Ni deputy alikuja akaniita siku moja akaniambia, hey Clement, would you be willing to step in? Because but kuna boys alitaka kukuwa take your role, like
Juu ilikuwa walikuwa wanachukiwa sana.
tulikuwa nachukia tu ku step up. So madam, actually presidents madam walikuwa kama wawili, and then I was the only like boy in that category. So nikamwambia mimi by the way sipendi kuwa in the limelight sana. Mimi sitaki your job. Nikamwambia sina ubaya but sitaki. I was forced. So nilipata tu jina yangu imewekwa, and funny enough nilipatiwa kura bana. Sikuenda, but watu kwa tufanye campaign, mimi mnaniwestia time. I just want to be in class. So naenda hivyo, I was very shy, but very very shy. I think my confidence imeanza ku pick up a few years ago when I was in campus now. But kitambo kidogo, my dad used to call me timid. So many people called me timid because yes, I know I have the capability to do something.
But you are
But
scared.
I'm very scared. I'm like, wow, that cannot be me. Like I don't see myself in that nini, fitting that category or fitting that space. So ilienda hivyo na nikakuwa elected.
So how was it like being a head boy, being a president, a school
Yes.
president? How was it like?
Power. So there's something funny about having, like, you can call shots. It's good. Like you can tell this guy, ebu enda uokote kitu fulani, ebu to, it's good to
Unaweza
order people
control
around.
watu
Yeah.
hivi.
But it's not like something I really wanted. It's not something that I enjoyed doing. Because I remember there was a time I was slapped by John Duty. Like nilifeel kama amenikosea heshima. And then pia mwingine akaniambia nipige magoti sijui, because yes, kwa Daro kulikuwa na prefects wengine kama unajua kuna prefects sijui wa wapi nini. So mwalimu akikuja ulize mbona kitu fulani itafanywa, these people wako wana take responsibility. So ungesema na tuko na head boy huyu kuja hapa, so ningebebea hao watu msalaba kila siku. So nikaona it wasn't pleasing to me. So actually sikumaliza term yangu, tulikuja tukachishwa kazi and I was very happy. I was like, oh Lord, you've answered my prayers, even though imekuja in a very tuliibishwa mbele ya watu, mbele ya parade, and it was bad, but I was glad at least imeenda. I had a few people kuni mziki can attest. Mwalimu tu aliingia kwa class kumoja akasema, nani walikuwa wana make noise? Kuni from that day hajaisahau hiyo story by msanii gani miaka corona, but anyway.
Okay. So ulisema ulianza kuimba nao after umemaliza high school?
Nikiwa form 2 ndo nilianza kuimba.
What made you start singing now?
Vile nilianza kucheza gitaa, so mi hata sikujua ati niko na voice ya kuimba. So I think it just came out of nowhere and I started singing, and George was now alikuwa kama tuita ananifunza tu, ananiambia okay, this is what you do, this is how you control your voice, this is the farthest you can go. And from that time I wrote my first song when I was in form 3.
Unaikumbuka?
Yeah, I do, but not that much.
Si utuimbie tu hapo penye unakumbuka.
Hey, can I remember that? I don't remember very well. But I can remember enye nilitoa. Niliendaga diko producer. I literally nilienda mjengo. Ndio nitoe song yangu ya kwanza.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So unaona zile vile mnafunga hivi deck. Nikiwa form 3. Nikatafuta kazi na mabeshte wangu, kama kuna beshte wangu anaitwa Nixon na Changu. So tulikuwa naenda Kiamunyi, like I used to live in Milimani, yes. But I would go huko, like mimi sikuwa napenda ile yenye mzazi tu ati anafanyia kila day. So like yes, my parents had money at that time, but mimi sikutaka kudepend on them so much. I wanted to do something of my own. So nilienda mjei for like 2 straight weeks, nikapata do yangu, nikaenda kwa producer. And I did my very first song yenye nilitoa sasa. Inaitwa I Believe.
Unaweza tuimbia tu kidogo?
Yeah.
Twende nalo.
So najiona tena na mawazo mengi akilini, najihisi nasema eti sifai duniani, mawazo na tena na can't remember the words, mbona mimi, yeah. Basi bora nife, roho yangu mbinguni iwe salama, hata wani uwe akiba yangu mbinguni iwe salama, hata wanene sitababaishwa. 'Cause I believe and I believe nitamwona tena siku ya tamati, and I believe nitamwona tena siku yangu mimi, and I believe nitamwona tena siku yangu mimi ikifika.
So that was your first song and actually you produced it, you went to the producer to produce it from your own sweat.
Yes.
Ilikuwa how much? Ililipishwa how much?
5,000. So, okay, there was this producer mwenye alienda Nairobi anaitwa, anafanyia watu gengeton sana. Mavo on the beat. So Mavo used to play bass in our church.
Mm.
So I remember I approached Mavo akaniambia, because wewe nakujua na kufanya 4K. But at that time, I didn't have money. Remember, I was a student.
Yeah.
So as a student, you don't really have much. So I was like, hey, I need to go work. Ndio nipate hii do. So by the time inasema naenda kutafuta do, mse asha move Nairobi.
Asha
So
shift.
amesha shift. So I had to look for another producer here in a crew. Alikuwa anaitwa producer wa Mosh. So just unaenda kutafuta. And by then hata sikuwa najua kufanya harmony vizuri. So nimeshaweka main voice and then najaribu kufanya harmony. Hey, jamani ananiambia ndugu yangu, just look for someone who can harmonize this song. So I went for my brother. Like he's so good. Like that guy is so good. And akanifanyia harmony na ngoma ikatoka. Iko kwa YouTube. Funny enough, but okay, sio mimi nilipost, ni beshte yangu mwenye tulikuwa na rapper anaitwa Saman Changu, wanafanya spoken word. So ende ilipost, but hii song nenda naangalia tu hivi na I'm like, wow. Like yes, my voice, najua my voice will grow over time. And I can say at that point it was very sikuwa ni break voice kasa hivi. So unasikia yes na cringe, and at the same time unafeel bado hiyo sauti ilikuwa fiti kuliko ya saizi. Even though yes right now imegrow na iko na a few dynamics, but I'm like, that was good. Yeah.
Your lowest, is there a song that you wrote out of your lowest moment, and what was the song about?
I've written, I can say hundreds of songs.
Out of your lowest moment?
Yes. Kuna moja nyingi ni za kukataliwa.
Unanyorosha hashtag huku waimbaji.
Kama funny thing is hakuna watu wanakapitia kama sisi. 'Cause you guys see us and think we're the coolest people to ever exist. Bro, huku nyuma ya kamera tunakapitia. So remember, song ya kwanza ilikuwa nikiwa campus, very very fresh. Freshman in campus. And
Hiyo ilikuwa campus gani?
nile na Masinde Muliro University kwa Kakamega. So hiyo dem alikuwa amenibamba. So like okay, mimi nilifanya criminology na yeye alikuwa anafanya social work. So like these two courses ni kama kidogo tulikuwa na share units.
Yeah.
So we would meet kama kwa com skills nini. So nikaambia mabeshte wangu wanze kuna dem fulani kumaliza. But I was shy. Like mimi hata kuongelesha dem ilikuwa ngumu. So ni ile yenye naambia mse ambia ule dem hivi. Like mimi nilikuwa sasa nikaa vile Mungu anaambia Musa, naambia wana Israeli, you know. That God is not shy. That was a very bad example. And so but then she gave me like a very straight no. Like naenda kumtext, hey, by the way, I feel no. Like hata nipatia hata ka explanation basi niambie bro uko down au ni vitu kama hizo. It was straight no. I was I don't want to say that but it was bad.
Okay.
So went back to my room. Kama watu kuandika tuka song, but I can't remember the song very well. But enye nakumbuka enye niliandikaga ya dem fulani, I don't want to mention her name. The song speaks for itself. So I wrote that song when I was hiyo song ya kama last year hivi juzi. I think nilikuwa nimecrush dem sana. So nikamwandikia song nini, things were going on well. Sijui shetani iliingilia wapi. Sijui aliambiwa nini, you know? Like ile yenye unaanza kuvibe na mtu and then ana change all of a sudden. I knew. She didn't give me a straight no, but how she treated me was like, you know what it is. So I went and I wrote a song inaitwa Kwaheri. Kwaheri is very it's a very sad song. It's like person who has been rejected now it's coming, you know, like hey, Kwaheri is it's a song that I listen to and I'm like, wow, he ni pain.
And how do you deal with your excessive attraction to ladies? Because madem tu akisikia tu unaimba tu hivyo amekufa. So how do you deal with that?
I think for me, I came to separate between someone liking you or loving you for what you do and someone who actually loves you for who you are. Those are two different things that artists out here don't know. Like Mimi, you'll speak to me and I'll know this person is not really interested in who I am. They're interested in my craft.
Yeah.
And like I've learned to separate between the two. So I'm just like ndongea na mtu so ako after the craft. and just for vibes, but I won't like invest. Sita invest feelings zangu or time or anything. Just be like, it's for the vibes. Let's do it. But I know I'm not there to stay, or I just know it's for the vibes, and it will end soon.
Okay. So song yenye ushaiandika to just for a happy, because umesema most of your songs are sad moments. Yeah. And like I said in the previous episode,
Yeah.
I saw somewhere that pain produces the best singer. So what is that one song that you sang out of an achievement, out of a happy moment, happy mood, or out of just something good? And what was it about?
So I also write gospel music.
Mm.
There's this song niliandika inaitwa Sambamba.
Mm.
Niko sambamba na wewe. So I can't really say that niliandika because I was so excited.
Mm.
But when it comes to gospel, it's not really about inspiration, but it's God just giving you the words.
Yeah.
Me, I believe, but then hakuna kitu ngumu kama kuandika gospel song.
Mm.
It's not as easy as we think.
Mm.
So it's a song that just came out of me wanting to give thanks to God and say it's a song that is to God and also like to myself, like umenipa kipaji, umenipa kibali.
Mm.
I'm just telling God how great He is, and niko sambamba na wewe, like niko salama na wewe, like in you I find peace, in you I find all these good things. So that is actually Sambamba is one of the best songs I've ever written.
Okay. What are the challenges that you face as a musician, as a person, as an artist? What are the challenges that you face?
Artistically, I can say writer's block.
Mm.
So writer's block is I can say it's like a condition where the
Mm.
place we reach and you no longer have inspiration for songs.
Mm.
Uh unajaribu kuandika song haikuji.
Inakata.
Inakataa.
Yeah. So what are some of the challenges that you faced as a musician, apart from ile part ya obviously madem kukuwa all over the place, especially ukimba fiti and then madem wako all over the place. Apart from that, what are some of other challenges that you faced?
Writer's block artistically, where you get to that point you feel like you've run out of ideas, and una feel tu ni kama leo ni kama sijisikii kuimba, like unapata sometimes during that period hauna psych, hakuna kitu cha kuinspire, unaona ni kama una feel ka failure, and it comes a lot. As an artist I've experienced that so many times. I think hata niko kwa hiyo nini right now. I feel like nikienda kuandika song na feel like imeflop, and I just feel so disappointed. But anyway, it's still a part of kunijenga as an artist, as a writer, to be better. So I don't take it negatively. I know it's something that is helping me kuendelea polish my writing.
Who inspires you?
So many people, man. I'd start with my brother, my worship pastor, and also my pastor. Globally, I'd say Bien. Bien is a very good songwriter. Shawn Mendes, like ukiangalia in the pop industry, I love listening to Ed Sheeran and Shawn Mendes. And Kenya is Bien. So kina Iwaya Tajiri hapo na pale. Yeah, there are people I like just watching their content. Also my friends, kina Koni, kina Paul Kind, these are good songwriters. I've listened to their songs na I'm just wowed. Even my brother also, like he's very good. I think yeye ndiye aliniinspire sana even to start singing and writing. So yeah. Another challenge that we face as artists is just finding sometimes a platform that relates to your music. It's a very big challenge because unaweza enda place, let's say mumeitwa artist wengi. Mimi, I do Afro soul. Like most of my songs they're laid back,
Pole pole
pole
tu.
pole. It's and then unafika audience ni ya watu wa gengeton. So hakuna siku yenye mtu wa gengeton na msee wa gitaa wataipatana. So it's sometimes very difficult to navigate through that, especially ukiitwa my events. And I can give an example. Like there's a show we went somewhere. I won't mention the city. And tulienda na poets fulani, and then I was playing guitar. So like sijui hawa watu hawakuwa wanapata lines au nini, like people were just dormant and looking at those guys like this. Then when I start singing, now it's when they're picking. So I realized for them it was more of music than that. not that we si wanoma,
Mm.
it's the audience. It was like the wrong audience.
Mm.
But wangeenda place yenye watu wana accept poetry and they understand nini, ungesikia a lot of snaps and anyway. But that hatutumiagi hizo kufuel our art.
Mm.
It should come from within. But anyway, it's still a challenge.
Yeah, so what motivates you sana? What motivates you?
Is just that I have a dream.
Mm.
I have a dream. I can say that's one of my motivating factors. I have a dream to tour like all the countries in Africa
Mm.
and doing like an album with so many people.
Mm.
Of course, I want to win a Grammy, but it's not easy.
Mm.
But anyway, it's still one of the things. And even if I wouldn't,
Mm.
I think I've redefined success. Success to me no is no longer performing in those big stages. It is part of it,
Mm.
but it's not the entirety of it.
Mm.
So is like how many people do have I mentored? Like I look at that. Like that's what really matters to me.
Mm.
When someone stands somewhere and says, by the way, Chikondi introduced me to this, and right now this is where I am, this is what I'm doing.
Mm.
So I think that's what really motivates me. Yeah. Like I want to mentor someone after me. Because ukifanya iishe,
Mm.
inaisha tu na kufa tu na wewe.
Mm.
Like there has to be someone
Mm.
mwenye pia ana pick it up from you, like an apprentice. Because
Yeah.
I'm an apprentice to so many people
Mm.
out there. Yeah.
So who is your support system? Kuna
Um,
tuseme their
mhm,
support system is their girlfriend, some says their friend, some says their own self. So
mm.
who is your support system?
I can say top is God
Mm.
and the people He has placed in my life, like
Mm.
my friends, the people I normally sing with, and also my parents. Like kwanza budangu ndiye alinipeleka kwa kulearn hizi vitu zote, so
Mm.
I really appreciate that guy
Mm.
for giving me that chance and kuni expose kwa your industry. And my mom is like a very big support system
Mm.
when my sister, um yeah, and so many other people.
Is there something that someone has ever said to you,
Mm,
whether off stage, maybe a random person umepatana tu na yeye,
mhm.
na that thing kept you going for quite some time?
Yeah, happens quite a lot.
Mm.
You meet people and they just say, you have a nice voice.
Mm.
Oh, I like your writing. And it just shows that I'm on the right track and
Mm.
I'm doing the right thing. So I think such compliments sometimes, yes, sometimes utapatiwa pia negative nini, comment,
Mm.
but the positive ones keep me going and zinifanya niendelea kujirefine daily and just to be a better musician. Yeah.
What are the few mistakes that you have done so far?
Um, um, singing, okay. Singing songs about women. Okay, but it's not like a mistake, but it's
Mm.
kind of drag kidogo.
Who could drag in terms of?
Like in terms of personality,
Mm.
I don't want people to just know me as a lover boy, because that's what I've posed to be. Like people are like, yeah, your music is just about heartbreak and women. Um, but that's not actually a mistake. It's just an experience. But like I say, mistakes may make me kuto like jituma sometimes.
Mm.
Like I know I have to post weekly. I
Mm.
don't do that sometimes. I know I have to like release a song. Naanza kucomplain ati oh sijui sina do nini, and you realize kuna watu wenye hata without that wanafanya tu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like hiyo kushow up na hiyo ni mistake moja yenye sometimes wanajichuna najiambia by the way, leo hujapost, hebu post kitu.
Mm.
And I have people who also push me and tell me, hey Clement, you've not posted, so do this. So that's one of them.
The biggest achievement so far ni gani?
Biggest achievement. Oh, really? Do I have? But I can say is performing in so many places
Mm.
outside Nakuru. I
Okay.
can say
Mm.
I was in Kisumu with some poets. Um, Kuweka events,
Mm.
bana, it's I can say it's an achievement because it's not easy.
Yeah, unaweza ita
Hey,
event na watu
na watu wakose
wakose.
kukuja. So ile the fact that I can put a show and people actually pay for it
Mm.
and show up, bana, it's everything for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which quote do you love most?
I don't have a favorite quote, but I always just tell myself, keep moving, keep doing what you do, show up. Like it's for an artist and for anyone who's passionate about art, hiyo ni kitu yenye anafaa kujiremind. Like just do what you do. Comparison kills a lot of kills passion. Like ukianza kujicompare, foni anafanyaga hivi, mbona mimi nisifanye hivi? And by the way, I've had people tell me, oh no, mtu fulani anafanya hivi, mbona ufanye hivi? You realize the art industry is so huge. The cake is too big. Uh, shida ya watu tu ni ulafi mingi, but the cake is too big, and everyone has a place in the art space.
Okay.
So it is just keep doing what you do. Kama any I usually make sure I write like 2 songs a day. Like it's something that rings in my head. Even in this time when I feel like I'm at a point where I cannot write anymore, but I have to push myself to write more songs. Ndio creativity yangu iendelee kugrow, because vile nilikuwa naandika songs 7 years ago is not the same way
Yeah.
now. So like I have to keep doing what I'm doing. Show up in spaces. A friend of mine Connie anapendaga kusema hii, like just show up, usieke do mbele kwanza. Like ukito place weenda, bado we si Brianna ati utaanza kusema sasa mimi nataka munipatie pesa fulani hiyo. Like we bado we ndo umeanza, like we bado si superstar. So show up kwa hizo events, do your best. Hata kama watu wamekuja wawili au watatu, give them a show yenye ungefanyia watu 100 people or 1,000 people in a stadium.
Yeah.
So like just keep moving and keep doing what you do every single day. Yeah.
So what is your parting shot to watu wote wenye wako kwa industry, especially men who are into the music industry? Na pia, what can you tell women who wanataka kuingia but they feel ni kama hiyo industry iko male dominated sana? Yeah.
I can say women, let me start by talking about women. So women have been empowered nowadays. Right now, Soul Generation is not signing men. After Bensol and Niviri, as far as I know, okay, I'm not saying this all true, but as far as I know, from the information I've consumed, they are actually signing women and work promote Sanju. It's a male-dominated industry. Like men are just winning. So women right now are empowered. So just do whatever you're doing. Wear post, endelea kushow up. Siku hizi naona madem hata ndo ni kama wameanza kuingia kwa industry sana kuliko wanaume. Unlike kitambo. Siku hizi naona madem wanajituma. We have stars like globally Ira Star, Hems. She's won a Grammy. You know, like women are doing quite a lot out there. In Kenya, Zinia Manase, I love listening to Zinia Manase, Njerai. Like these are women ukiangalia kazi yao, wow, Femi, like they're doing a lot for themselves, and I really commend that. And for the men who want to venture into music and art, just waendelea to like time. Unaona the difference between us and people who've made it is just time. So time yako pia itafika, but success is sweeter when it finds you ready, like you're prepared, you have songs, like at least you have a catalog. Ukitolea msee hivi anasema, hey, by the way, we are going to choose you to do that.
Yeah. So what is your parting shot?
The parting shot is just, as an artist out there, challenges ziko mob, challenges ni mingi sana, and we learn every single day. Like every single thing that happens to your life is an opportunity for you to learn from it. It's very easy for an artist to work a grudge. Like I've experienced it. It's like unaita msee, unaweza nichezea bass, mtu anakwambia sawa, it's kwa event anakosa kutokea. Imagine you're doing without the bass, and you all that while you're practicing, ulikuwa na practice na umse for the event, and then siku event inafika, they're not there. So kuna discouragements mingi sana huwa tuna face, but you just focus on the prize. Like wewe tu endelea kuangalia mbele. These things are there. Even for big artists, they still experience these things. It's not something new to them. So they will come, but it's how you handle people and processes. Ini Sanara iko na program yenye inafunza watu illegal IPs, people and processes. So you find that watu wako na personalities different sana.
Mm.
Kuna mtu anajam haraka, kuna mtu apendi kuambiwa, kuna mtu mwenye is a know it all. So
Mm.
like you'll have to know how to navigate through this life with such people
Yeah.
and ujue kuishi nao because they're the same people wenye watakufungulia milango in some other places.
Okay, so watu wanaweza kupata wapi?
On all platforms. On Instagram is Chikondi Clement. On TikTok, Chikondi Clement. Yeah.
Okay, asante sana.
So,
Yeah, niliwaambia artists have stories. And mmesikia story ya Chikondi, mmesikia story ya Koni Muziki, mmesikia story ya Ramza, mmesikia story ya Omari. And we are yet to hear so many, Waziri the storyteller. Na tutasikia stories za wasanii wengi sana because we need to stop focusing on the art more than the person, because the person is even more important than the art. Because some of us have mistreated artists, some of us have ignored them, some of us have taken them for granted, or we've even underpaid them. So we really need to know that every artist has a story, and this is where it gets to be heard. This has been the Voices of Artists podcast. I have been your host, Precious Owoko. Till next time, the Voices of Artists podcast. Remember to watch this content. Bye.